Hi, I'm Ian McShane.
And I'm Ana de Armas, and this is the Wire Autocomplete interview. Here we go, Ian.
Here we go. When was Ana de Armas on SNL?
I was on SNL like about 2 years ago, I would say, when my movie Blonde was coming out. And it was really fun and very special.
I never saw it. I have to see it. We'll cover that. They never asked me. Bastards.
I mean, I think everything was really hilarious, but there was one with the two girls that are like rapping. That was a good one.
Who is Ana de Armas in Blade Runner 2049?
Wow, my character in Blade Runner was Joy, and she was a hologram. Woman from the future. A beautiful character that, despite being a not real person, she did have very much real feelings, and she was very much in love with Ryan Gosling's character, Kay.
Can Ana de Armas sing?
I say no. Other people say yes. I've done it.
Yeah.
I've regretted it. It's just mistakes that you do.
As they say, dance like nobody's watching, sing like nobody's listening.
I would.
Absolutely. Anyway, I'm enjoying. Yeah. Okay.
Do you sing?
Me?
Yeah.
All the time. Never stop. I made did a musical, which is a week in London, and I have a gold record. When I did back in the 90s when I made an album for my wife. Thank you. It's called Both Sides Now, in case you're interested. You can get it on Amazon.
Oh my God. What?
Will Ana de Armas be in John Wick 5? Will there be a John Wick 5?
Well, if there is one, I would love to.
Absolutely.
That would be so much fun. That would be really cool.
Oh, I'm holding this.
What was Ian McShane's first film?
The Wild and the Willing. 1962. I was straight out of drama school with the great Paul Rogers. My God, 63 years ago. Yeah. I was a little bit years old. And my best friend Johnny Hurt was in the movie already, and I was still at drama school. They couldn't find a guy to play the lead of this aggressive, young, angry university student. I wonder why they cast me,
I don't know.
I know, no idea. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. Put me on our way. Here we go.
What is Ian McShane's latest film?
My latest film is Ballerina with Miss Ana de Armas. Thank you very much indeed. Looking forward to seeing it. It was lovely to be acting with Ana. I mean, funny thing is we know each other now, but at that time we met on a freezing cold 11 o'clock night in Prague, right?
Yep.
You'd been beating the shit out of people for days and days, and suddenly we had this 8-page dialogue, remember?
Yes.
Oh, it was lovely.
Was that the one at the library?
That was the one in the library, yeah.
We shot at this beautiful building.
The coldest
place. It was a gorgeous library. It was really cold outside. We were below zero. But you have no idea how cold it was inside.
Oh, no, it was. It was one of those places. It was some kind of, museum. It was about 20 miles outside of Prague.
Yeah, so all those books were like real antique books, so they couldn't use any, heat or anything just because they would damage the books. So we were doing the scene and just like the
steam was coming out.
The steam was coming out. It was like, this is not going to work, guys. We
Pretending
need to
be
hit
the
it
two coolest people in the world. Yeah.
Yes.
As usual, filming.
What does Ian McShane do for fun?
Well, I live on the beach. So what do I do? I go upstairs, have a jacuzzi, listen to some music, read a book, go out, look at the ocean, call my grandkids, whatever, 8 hours ahead.
That's a good life.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I would say so.
And then I spend 6 months at a time in England seeing the kids and the grandkids. So I'm very fortunate to live in both places and have a good time. Like you. You don't live where you live now, Madrid, right?
No.
Where
I do spend time in Madrid, but no, I live in the countryside.
Ana de Armas as Paloma.
I love Paloma. It was very short, but it was unbelievably fun, and I loved working with Daniel again and with just everyone, Lashana and the entire crew. It was wonderful. I wish we had more of.
That's a great character.
Yeah,
no,
that
it really
was a great character. It was just like how easy going she was, and how bubbly and fresh, and just her energy was awesome.
Does Ana de Armas do ballet?
Oh no, I wish. Actually, when I was young, I wanted to do ballet, but I didn't get to do anything.
That's big in Cuba, though, ballet, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's big. It's big. We have
yeah.
such incredible
School there, yeah.
school and ballet company and dancers. Everyone is, they're all so talented and so beautiful. Yeah. I wish I had done it, but that wasn't...
Look great in a tutu.
That didn't go well for me.
Ana de Armas. Gun training.
Gun training was, it was tough. It's just hard to get to the point of feeling like so comfortable and confident with the guns. And even the movie uses a lot of different weapons, not only her own, but like all the ones that she's getting from the bad guys. So I had to practice with all of them, and I had to get really good at transitioning from one gun to the other and like just ensemble them, disassemble them, like... it was really cool. My hands were hurting. I had blisters at the beginning when I wasn't... They're heavy. For me, they're heavy. You get a rifle and it's like, I can't even lift it up. And the flamethrower was heavy. The crazy thing in this movie is that I use like traditional weapons, and then any other crazy thing around me, I turn it into a weapon. Ice skates, pencils, a hammer, a grenade. I
love the ice skates.
Yes.
Boom.
Where does Ian McShane live now?
In my head. No, I live in Venice Beach, California, and in Marylebone, London. So I spend time between both of them because most of my grandkids live in England, and my wife's American, so we live in Venice.
Was Ian McShane a footballer?
No, my dad was. My dad played for Manchester United in the 50s, and that's why, Ferguson's one of my best friends, so, I've been a supporter of them for like, oh my God, coming on 70 years, so seeing the club through its highs and lows. At the moment, we're going to a low, but there is one high point. We have a cup final next week, but so go United. Yeah, but I love the game. But my favorite team, Manchester United, Barcelona.
You like the Barca?
Oh, Barca. Oh, you gotta like Barca the way they play.
Barca's good. Ian McShane, Blackbeard. McShane, Blackbeard. What is that?
Yeah, with Johnny Depp. I played Blackbeard. Yeah, exactly. I forgot
what?
All I remember is the Blackbeard, which looked like I had a cat slung around my... It was so big. Because my hair was down to here anyway. Then they put this beard in and they attached it. It looked like I had a permanent... it was just hair everywhere, whatever, with every day. 3 hours of putting on this beard, whatever, and attaching it, and then they had sparklers in it, so they went off at times. It lit up.
Wow.
Lit up, and it went on smoke on fire.
I'm sure you missed it when the shoot was over.
I bet terribly missed it. It's like, I love prosthetics. I love putting all that crap on. Yeah, you can't get rid of.
Who is Ian McShane in Game of Thrones?
Oh, I played Ray, the only a peace lover. Oh yeah, it was funny because they asked me. They said, "Do you want to be in Game of Thrones?" I said, "No, serious, no." Thank you. They said it's a peace love in one episode. I said perfect, because my grandkids would never forgive me if I hadn't done it because they watched it religiously.
Of course.
So they might never forget. The funny thing was going to Ireland and doing it, Northern Ireland, Belfast, and the hotel first. I remember checking in the hotel and they had a sign on it: the most bombed hotel in Europe.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, the Europa.
Will Ian McShane be in John Wick 5?
If she's in it, I'm in it. No. Who the hell knows? I know that every time when they do a new...
There is no John Wick without you.
Oh, that's a lovely thing you would say,
Winston, we need Winston in every movie.
Well, I am the Wick Whisperer. That's what Winston is. I think that's why he survived all the episodes. You know what I mean? In a sense. And the only sad thing is we'll miss Lance. What is Ana de Armas... His accent.
My accent is a little crazy. It depends on when I am and who I'm talking to. If I go to Cuba, it's very funny. As soon as that plane lands and I get out of the plane, I am fully Cuban. It's like, it's crazy how my accent just changes like immediately. And sometimes also on the phone when I'm talking to my friends over there, I just go fully Cuban. But if I'm talking to my friends in Spain, in Madrid, or I'm in Madrid, I somehow get not fully like Castilian accent, but like pretty close. It's just my ear goes there.
Who is Ana de Armas's... what is Ana de Armas's next movie?
I can't talk about it. But I am working on a few things. I'm definitely training, doing some crazy stuff, and it's a lot of fun, and we'll know more soon.
Okay. Ballerina's the next movie out. That's it. What was Ana de Armas's breakout role?
breakout role? Is that
Well, they're kind of like what sort of what made them aware of you as like international. It's one of those questions. You know?
I mean, I would say, even though for me was Blade Runner, I don't think people consider Blade Runner I don't think that many people saw it or noticed me in it. But I would say Knives Out. I think Knives Out was my breakout role. Yeah, with that amazing cast. I know, that the movie was so loved and well received by people, and the character was so good. People really liked her.
What is Ana de Armas's eye color?
What do you think? Yeah, green, yellow.
It's a bit on my mind, blue gray. Yours are kind of like the light, blue gray, mixture of everything, yeah.
Yeah, I would say like green, yellow.
Green, yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I can see the light. Yeah, green, yellow. Gorgeous. Yeah.
Final board.
Woo.
Sorry.
That's one of your fight scenes there. Using the board, as a weapon. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Ian McShane, best roles.
Best role?
Roles.
I think maybe Al Swearingen in Deadwood. I love Winston. I mean, I say that. I mean, there's a few. I mean, I've got Disraeli. Judas and Jesus of Nazareth with Zaffarelli. I did my own show. Lovejoy. You've got over the years, people, your own series of people. But
Do you even remember all your movies?
That's something. That's how I remember how old I am and where you go through. By films you've done. That's how it's a good memory. You think when you relate to stuff where you were and whatever. I mean, by movies you've done. I don't know. I've done about 80, 90 movies.
Yes, absolutely.
God knows how many. Yeah, but that's how you relate.
I do get oriented sometimes in life, knowing what I was shooting.
Yeah, exactly. What you shooting and where you were. You relate back to that, and it brings everything else back.
Yeah, that's our life. That's what we do.
That's what your life. That's what you do. Yeah. But most creatively, in a sense, Al Swearingen in Deadwood, which have probably sort of, as they say, was a breakout role in America. Whatever they call it, but it's nice. But this, Winston, I love. I hope we keep doing it forever.
Okay. Ian McShane from Both Sides Now.
That's the album I made in England. There's a record I was talking about. I really need
to listen to this.
I used to do a series of my own show, which I actually produced and did in England, called Lovejoy, about an antique stealer, a rogue antique stealer. And my wife in 92, and she was going through something, and I dedicated an album. They said, "Do you want to make a record?" So I made this record, dedicated to my wife. So it's there's a few dodgy songs on it, a few good ones.
Ian McShane, Mr. Wednesday.
American Gods, a show that should have been great, but wasn't. No, it's good. It could have been great, but it went through too many changes and they screwed it around too much. But it was a really interesting book. It should have been a blueprint. It could have gone. We did 3 seasons, but then it started COVID and it fell away. But the character was great.
Okay, Ian McShane, villain.
Well, my favorite, is Sexy Beast. It was a movie. You seen that?
No.
We'll see. It's a great movie by Jonathan Glazer. His first movie. We made it in 1998. It's Ray Winston, Ben Kingsley, and me. Ray Winston plays a gangster. Ben Kingsley plays a crazy gangster, but I play the real gangster. If you like the real bad guy. But it's a terrific movie about a heist. It's not about a heist. It's basically like all terrific movies. It's a gangster movie, but it's about a love story between Ray and his wife. And Jonathan's a terrific director. Yes, and villain, and then Al Swearingen. But villains became, villains only in the 2000s. The aughts became, they didn't become villains. They then became sort of complicated characters, we call them, Interesting characters, more than one side to them. They're not like the old days when you wore a white hat or you wore a black hat. Now you wear a grey hat. It's in between a lot. So villains have as somebody once said, the devil has the best tunes. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, there's some good questions there.
We went through all the boards.
I know more about you than when we started.
Yes.
And you know a little more about me, and there we go.
I loved it.
That was fun. Thank you very much.
See you next time, guys.